It all starts with a tiny crack, then another, and another, until your world finally shatters open. Eyes prying against the dim light of a damp alley. A litter of Meowths just like you squirm around with their tiny claws scraping for warmth. Your mother, a sleek Persian, watches over you. Well, at least for now. But you're just there. No flames, no thunder, no mystical aura. Just a normal type with no flashy tricks. And the others particularly take notice of that. The bullying starts early. The Growliths chase you off for food. The Pidgeys laugh when you try to pounce. Turns out being a normal type means you're neither feared nor respected. And worst of all, no one can even explain why you've got a gold coin stuck to your forehead. Great. A few weeks pass, and suddenly, Mom's done with you. Maybe she's got better things to do. Maybe she's just tired of your constant meowing. Either way, you're on your own. At first, you try to find your place. You're fascinated by shiny objects, sneaking into shops just to stare at jewelry. When Mom was still around, she'd tell you a story about a fellow Meowth who rides Rocket and kidnaps other Pokemon for some super shiny things. You even develop a secret crush on this rebel. But admiration doesn't fill your stomach. You try hunting, a Pidgey flutters nearby. You crouch, focus, pounce, and it flaps away, like you weren't even there. You curl up that night, stomach growling, wondering if you'll ever be more than a hungry stray. Life in the outdoors isn't kind, but you learn. Your scratch gets sharper. You figure out how to snatch a weak Caterpie before it crawls away. Occasionally, you find some lumberries too. Your reflexes improve. Slowly, you carve out a fragile existence. But it's exhausting. Every day is just another fight to survive, another battle against hunger. You've heard stories about human trainers, how they feed Pokemon, train them, make them stronger, and you start to think maybe that's your way out. And one fruitful day, a trainer stumbles across you. You don't run, you wait. And when they throw a Pokeball, you cuddle it, like you're embracing a peach-a-berry. Finally, free food, a warm home, and days pass, and nothing happens. You sit, you wait. Did your trainer forget about you? Then, finally, you're called onto a duty. You puff up your fur, claws ready, staring down your opponent. It's a golem. You scratch it. It doesn't flinch. One mud slap later, you're out cold, back to your cramped, tiny home. Next battle? A Butterfree. You grin. Easy win, you say. Meanwhile, it sprinkles poison powder on you, and down you go. And so the cycle continues. New opponent, same old result. Turns out trainers like winners, and you're certainly not one. And then the thing you feared most happens. You're abandoned. So now you're a stray again. Only this time, you feel weaker. Thanks to your trainer, you've grown used to the easy life. But hunting is harder. Even digging through trash isn't easy. Even those tiny Rattatas fight you for scraps. You get kicked around, and slowly, you realize something. You're no one, a forgotten reject. Then, one night, while wrestling with a Rattata for leftovers, something happens. Your body glows. You grow taller, sleeker, more powerful. The Rattata skitters away in fear. You've evolved into Persian. Now no one dares challenge you. You take what you want. No more starving. No more fights over garbage. Other abandoned Pokemon start gathering around you. You get elected as the CEO of this gang of misfits. For the first time in your life, you feel like a winner. But just when you're settling into your newfound reign, a trainer appears, trying to capture the rebel you've become. In that moment, you make a choice. Destiny isn't theirs to decide. It's yours. Time passes, and you build something out of nothing. You rule the streets, and occasionally, just for fun, terrorize a few city markets. No trainer, no rules, just power. But even glory fades, age creeps in. Your speed isn't what it used to be. Your claws don't cut like they once did, and the whispers start. Some younger Pokemon wonder if you still deserve your place. Then, one day, a Houndoom shows up, dark, mean, and hungry for your throne. Your life flashes before your eyes, and you say to yourself, one final fight, one last stand, because that's what survivors do.